94.9 The City, Lee County, baby.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Bugs Laveau.
It's your boy Pizzo Bam Wham.
94.9 The City. We got an amazing episode today, man.
Okay.
We got a legend in the building.
Lee County, the voice of the Gunshine State.
Let me tell y'all a story real quick. This is when I knew that I like Frank Lini.
Okay.
This is when I knew, right? I'm in Lehigh. I'm in the Publix off 82. I'm in there walking by myself, buying some shit.
Yeah.
I turn around, I see Frank walking with like 3 goons.
Okay.
And all of them look like they was trying to slap everybody in Publix. They look mean as fuck. And then when I saw that, I was like, I like Frank, bro. Like, he is who he say he is, bro. I could tell. So without further ado, man, for people that don't know, let them know who you are, dog.
How could you not know that?
I am the governor of Little Pakistan.
Talk that talk.
You know what I'm saying? I am Mr. Lee County
Trash.
himself.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying?
And he likes his Hennessy straight, by the way.
Straight. Head up.
Shit.
So let's get into it, man. Like, you came out. I feel like when you first started popping off, that's like before it was cool to be a rapper out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, It was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
How'd you decide that this is something that you wanted to do?
I know I've been, I started out rapping back when I was in high school, like 14, 15 years old. And,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just something I was doing. And then, my friends and homeboys, they just keep telling me, man, you need to keep doing it, man. You need to keep doing it. You can keep doing it. Because I ain't never used to record nothing. I just used to write it and then rap it for them. And then they just like, oh, hey, man, bro, that sound good, man. You need to go record. And then it's like, all right, let me try it.
Did you have any influences that you took into consideration more than others? Like any big homies that made you, like they told you snapping and you were just like, okay, I feel that. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A couple of my big homies just, telling me that I was snapping, but it didn't really, I took their advice, but it didn't really sink in until I recorded something.
Okay.
And then the people told me, you know what I'm saying? The reaction from the people.
Yeah, the city.
Yeah.
So, like in 2007, right? You dropped your first project?
2005.
2005.
Yeah.
Dog, let me tell you right now, bro. I'm All In. That's like certified undisputed classic, bro.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's diamond in the streets.
Diamond in the streets for real.
For real.
I don't even know how I got put on to you, bro. I just kept hearing you everywhere, bro. Like, I was in high school, I was a kid. Everybody kept talking about it. That song, I done seen it all, them 2 records. And that made me like a real fan. I always felt like you was like a lyricist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we was kind of talking a little bit earlier, like your music, it got meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell stories and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what like differentiated you from like other rappers to me.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I just feel I'm emotional, you know what I'm saying, with the music. And I write 95% of my music off emotion.
Now that song,
sense.
I'm All In. Like, do you remember like where you were when you wrote that song? Like, what kind of mind state? Like,
About to place my last bit.
I was I had got locked up in 2006, and I was looking at like 40 years, and so as I'm sitting in the county jail and just realizing like, okay, I done started this rap thing.
Yeah.
Like, because 2005 I first came out. I dropped 3 mixtapes in 6 months.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then, boom, this situation happened. I go in. It was like, damn. Like, you done did all of this work.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? Your name ringing and buzzing. And now you just gonna throw it all away. You know what I'm saying? So I told myself, okay, I make it from up under this situation. I'm going all in. You know what I'm saying? So boom, that's what the whole inspiration.
So you wrote that in jail?
Huh?
You wrote that in jail?
Yeah.
And what was your most personal track off of that mixtape? What you say?
I ain't have one, bro.
You had one?
Nah.
All on that?
Actually, I didn't write that in jail. I wrote it when I came home. But that was the mindset, though. You know what I mean? The one I did write in jail was Ain't Friendly.
Okay.
I Ain't Friendly. Yo, let's talk about that shit, bro. I feel like I Ain't Friendly, that phrase has become like the unofficial slogan for everybody from Fort Myers, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all. I grew up feeling like that. I grew up saying that. I grew up acting like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and the whole concept, bro, it was being in the jail. Okay, I'm in the county jail, the 4th floor downtown. Mm-hmm. You in here with the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You in here. Everybody in here is facing. Everybody in here is look. Everybody got facing the PBL, punishable by life. Everybody. So you got 4 blocks, 60 inmates, and you know what I'm saying? You got 240 ticking time bombs around each other all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know what's on people's minds or whatever, you know what I'm saying, what they going through, their situation or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and then being who I was, you know, everybody was being friendly. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and shit, I don't know what's on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's on the next person's mind, or you feel me? So, like, I don't want to talk.
I don't know you.
I ain't friendly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, and I ain't trying to know you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go home. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, like, that's where that whole concept came from, bro.
Damn, that's fucking crazy, dog. Let me ask you, like, what's your personal favorite song, right? What do you feel like? Actually, I'm asking you, Pizzo. What do you feel represents Fort Myers like the most, right? What do you think should be like the Fort Myers national anthem?
The national anthem
should it be?
Is on.
I say Bob on him.
You say Bob on him?
Bob on him.
Mine is Put Up or Shut Up.
Put Up or Shut
Bruh,
Up.
ever since we was youngins, like you put that on the Baby Club, all the Jitty boys going crazy when they hear that bit. But the realest song that I feel like Lenny ever made was Need to Know. That
Need to know.
If you with me or you against me, that's a question that I need to ask because I've been going through it bad. Like, bruh, when I first heard that song, like, you ever hear a song and you just feel like your body tingles, like, just get the chills type shit.
Because it's speaking for you.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's speaking for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's really what made you, like, the unofficial voice. Even though you proclaimed yourself the voice of Lee County, I feel like your music really what made you the voice of Lee County. Because a lot of your stories were very relatable. Yeah. Cause like everything that you were saying, like my dog going through this, my mama going through this, my auntie going through this. That's you know, that's pretty much my aim though, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I don't only speak for me, you know what I'm saying? I speak for you, I speak for him, like, you know, and that's, you know what I mean? Like we could be sitting having a plain conversation. Mm-hmm. And I take something and gather something out of the conversation. And I may throw it in a song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a situation that you're telling me that you're going through, and then it's, you know what I mean. Now I'm getting on when I'm writing the music, I'm shining, reflecting light on it. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's like damn, I ain't know bro I was going through that. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I take that and, you know, I speak in third person a lot. I don't hardly ever really speak about just, you know, me. Mm. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you like a real deal street poet, then. Like, you explaining it like that.
Yeah. So it's like, if you, now that you hear me telling it to you, now go back and then listen to some music, and then you'll see what I'm saying. It's like, even when I talk, what they would say, you know what I'm saying, gangster. Mm-hmm. Even if, you know what I mean, I'm not glorifying killing or violence or nothing like that. I just put it in the aspect or the perspective of what I will do to you if you do this to me. Yeah. I'm not telling you that we running around and doing this and doing that. No. This what's gonna happen if you do this.
It sounds like it's an extreme act of self-defense.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so people, you know how certain people will be like, we glorify violence or whatever. Right. You know, it ain't. I had that talk before. Yeah. It's not in the sense of that.
It's our reality.
Right. You know, you got a lot of bullshit that come with what, you know what I mean, where we from and how we live. And so, but at the same time, like, the survival game. So it's like, I'm not just gonna let you kill me. Yeah. Or do something to harm me or my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before you do that, it's you every day. Every day. Every time. Before me. You know what I mean? So that's how I speak about it in the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, oh, it's cool to go out and do this, but by all means, protect yourself.
I'm telling you, bro, back when I was a young man and I was living a very colorful life out here, there was 2 artists I would listen to when I would get in my car and do some illegal activity.
He said illegal.
One was Chief Keef. The other one was Frank Lini. Always.
You put Lini and Chief Keef in the mix. Oh man,
Extreme aggression at all times.
You were mad at the word.
But another thing I wanted to ask you, man, is like ever since the beginning of your career, I've always heard, you shout out Tola, right?
Yeah.
How'd you guys link up? Like, what is his role?
Tola was started by my manager Shannon Royal and Ernest Graham.
Okay. Damn, I thought it was just one person.
Yeah.
It's a meaning, right?
Yeah. And the Tola stands for Taste of Heaven, Living in Hell.
Damn.
Yeah. So me and my homeboy, we was doing our own little thing. You know, we was our company was Radar.
Okay, I heard that too.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole little situation happened in 2006, what I was explaining to you.
Okay.
My homeboy was a part of that situation too. You know what I mean? And then once we got up from up under that situation, my homeboy got in another situation.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of was out here by myself. And my homeboy, he went to school with my manager and Ernest. And he was like, they had already tried to reach out to me once before. Telling me they was doing the label and everything, and that they was interested in messing with me. And I was like, nah, we doing our own little thing. 'Cause, I'm loyal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But once this situation happened, my homeboy felt like he couldn't really help me at the time. So he was like, man, hey, man, mess with those guys. They're some good guys. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with them. They stand-up guys. And then I've been rocking with Shannon ever since.
Loyal for real.
Yeah.
Man, that brings me to another point. You telling this story is like, how hard was it to transition from the streets to rap? Because it seemed like it's a lot of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. Like you have to mentally like prepare yourself, like, you know what I'm saying, for the music, because you can't do both. You know what I'm saying? Because
What do you mean by that?
you straddling the fence.
Okay.
Having one foot in the streets, and then you're trying to really, really accomplish a goal, it's never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because your mentality about stuff is totally different. Like you handle business different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you're in the streets and you moving how you moving, you move with a lot more aggression. You can't handle business with aggression.
Yeah.
You can't.
You know what I mean? So if we had we didn't come, if me and you set up to do some business and we came to a disagreement, we can't. You know what I'm saying?
You
Feel
can't
like
handle
we on
that
some
on
bullies,
street
you know what I'm saying, on some street type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different game, like, you know what I mean? So, because that door can possibly open up for you later on down the line.
Yeah.
And so, kind of in a sense, like me and my homeboy, we was doing it, we knew where we was trying to go, but we had the wrong idea about it because our mentality was still stuck in
the streets.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's like, all right, we trying to do this, but as soon as we stop doing this, we over here doing this.
Yeah.
And nah, it's not. My advice for anybody, if this is something you really trying to do, and if you're trying to transition, just transition.
Yeah.
I don't think
leave
people
it all
know
alone.
like. I don't think people know how hard it is, bro. Like me, like anybody that knows me from like 2011, they'll tell you I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I was completely different. And I be trying to explain to him that sometimes. Me and him go out of town, and we be like network and talk to different people. And he be like, bro, like, why you gotta be so friendly? You know what I'm saying? He be like, and I'm trying to explain, like, bro, you gotta put that stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you
see, that's what I'm saying. The mentality in the transition. It's like even me, like having an ain't friendly mentality. So now I can't be not friendly with fans.
Yeah.
And so like
That's real.
now when you got this dude who really genuinely digging your music and, you know what I'm
supports you,
saying, feeling you, he supports you like sincerely, and now you looking at him crazy because you feeling like, well, he on some other shit, like, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's you got the transition, like, you know what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, you are an entertainer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
your job.
You are a public figure.
yeah, that's exactly it.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to interact with the people.
That's real.
So I had to figure that out too.
So since you figured out, like, you can be friendly, not saying you can't be friendly, but you can be approachable.
Right.
Does that change who you are? It's like the way you move in real life?
No, it's it just, your senses, it just heighten. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you just, okay, now I got to be extra on point. Because, you know, I can't be, you know, just in the cut. But I, at the same time, be alert at all times.
Right.
So, you know, and just, you know, that's what, and the street mentality of just knowing how to peep and watch body languages, and you know what I'm saying. You know that come into play too. So
I feel like that's something you can't learn. Anywhere else.
I mean? So just you know, you know all you know it'll work it'll work itself out. You know, so when I go to, but I come in when I go to anywhere, any city, anything, you know, I come in peace.
Right.
You know, I don't this is a scenario, like I tell people, like, you can stunt. It's a different thing with stunting than stunting on people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if you came in my city and you was like, oh, this a takeover. And you know, like we running it, you know what I'm saying? Like, people go to viewing that as like, damn, wait, he stunned on us.
Yeah.
He feel like wherever they from, they coming here and like, damn, where we from?
Rather than coming here
and it's like, hey man, show me how y'all stunt down here.
Okay.
Let me stunt with you.
Different approach. Yeah.
People respect and embrace it more. Like, so, you know, it's just the way you carry yourself.
Outside of Fort Myers, what you think is like your largest fan base?
I don't know.
What's crazy is like how you transcended past Fort Myers, really.
Yeah.
Because, and I wonder how much did the features play a part of that? Because you had some big features, like I remember you had a song Lambo Life. You was with all the big dogs in Florida.
Yeah.
You had that Ain't No Love, which was one of my favorite songs with Tom G. And you had another song that was with
Ross.
With Ross. Yeah, that was like one of the big Throw It in the Sky.
Yeah.
And so, like, did the features do anything for you, or did the music just stand by itself?
The music made the features possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So like, it's like.
So would that be like the most important element as far as being an artist? Because I see some people. I think. Yeah. Because some people, they come into the game and they think, oh, I need to get my image. Oh, I need to make this.
See, the way I came in the game, like, okay, it's like this. It's like anything that I do in music, it's gonna be because I'm like that. It's not gonna be about nothing that I wooed you over with or nothing. Okay. It's gonna be like because Frank Lini is like that. His music is like that, and that's why we messing with him.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, all of those features that you know, any features I did with Ross, any of them, they reached out to me.
Okay.
Why they reached out to me? Because they was fans of Frank Lini.
That's a big difference.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, back then, I had no videos.
Right. You came out at a time where like the internet was new. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You was
none of this
networking.
You know what I'm saying?
In the street.
Like my first actual video for one of my songs was 3 years ago.
And what video was that?
That was the Slide on My Enemy.
That was your first video?
That's my first video.
Damn.
Bro, but that's like, see, that's like my main like problem with you, dog. Like, I want you to blow, and I'm just like, why he don't got videos? Like, is it some purposely you wasn't?
See, then it was okay. Around this time when I first hit, it was all this bling bling and all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody icy and this, and you know I done did all that too.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I get where you're going.
I'm trying to show you some music. I'm trying to give you something to listen to, not to look at.
Yeah.
Feel me? So we never shot any videos. We never get no play from no radio or nothing. All we did was hit the streets and beat the streets up, hand to hand, giving the CDs out, city to city.
No social media.
No social media. No nothing. You know what
I'm saying?
So now that the new game has gone to social media, and you know, I understand, and I'm not biased to doing it. So, because you even see I do it now. Excuse me, but it's only to a certain extent.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing what a lot of these other guys are doing, trying to get attention.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? If that's what it takes to get a record deal, I'd never get one.
Yeah.
Or if that's what it takes to blow up, I'd never blow up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna give you Frank Lini.
Yeah.
So after when we close the curtain on Frank Lini, it's still Frank.
Yeah.
So I don't have to put you too much in my personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm an artist and you want to hear me, not look at what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, so like all the gimmicks and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists doing nowadays, I ain't knocking. You know what I'm saying? That's just not me. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
did staying true to yourself, did that cause any problems in your career? Because it's always like, it's always situations where it's like they want you to switch something up. They want you, because I remember there was a point in time like where all the talk was Frank Lini wasn't commercial. Frank Lini can't be commercial. And do you think because the fact that you didn't...
what you consider commercial?
All right.
Platinum. Like,
No.
Yeah, like everything
Songs.
that you said that you...
Songs.
Oh, in the music. Okay.
In the music.
Okay.
What do you consider commercial?
Song with Katy Perry.
Huh?
A song with Katy Perry.
Well, what rap artist you doing with doing a song with Katy Perry?
She got like the Migos, like Juicy J. But no, I think what he's trying to say is like...
No, I'm just saying.
So what
commercial can be anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That you know that somebody has given a chance. So okay, if you the PD, you the program director of a radio station,
Right.
if you took a shot on some things that other people wouldn't take a shot on, you would probably be amazed.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
You would probably be amazed.
But at the same time, you understand how, like, all right, so for something to be commercial or be pop, it has to be like mass, like
Yeah, that's what I would
accepted by the
consider commercial.
masses.
Something that's
Yeah.
considered that'll be
and
accepted.
your
all
music,
around.
although we like it, we grew up on it, is not like really for the masses.
No,
Nah, it's for
it's for everybody.
It's for everybody.
You know
that
what I'm
feel
saying?
you, though.
And there's something on there for everybody. So
Right, you do give
so,
variety.
So you don't
Yeah.
think that Just Chill could be on the radio?
Yeah,
Nah,
60
you
minutes.
got
You
records
don't
that I
think that
feel
Dope
like
Boy
could be on the
Dime
radio.
could be on the radio?
Yeah. That was like the
you
day
got
we
records.
tracked for it. Yeah,
you understand? So
She'll
like,
do it and
it's,
all that.
it's a lot of them that could be on the radio, but it's kind of up to the radio to give you that chance. If I was signed to a major label, the radio will play whatever
Oh
the
yeah,
label
agree.
sent them.
I agree.
yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
the label sent them. You can take the I Ain't Friendly song or whatever the dirtiest, grimiest song I ever made. If I was signed to a major label and he sent it to the radio,
It'll
they
be
send
on
it to the radio, they'll play it
Yeah,
with ease.
All because of that status. Like,
Right.
yeah, and the relationship
They'll
with
play it.
labels and radio. Yeah,
They'll play it.
Yeah,
Anything. If you can get, not knocking, if you can get Dej Low, she telling you, her song is, I'm gonna catch a, she's gonna catch a body.
Yeah,
She try me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill your whole family. She gonna catch your body. She gonna kill everybody. If this is a radio song, really?
It was the way she sold it to the people, though.
No, it was the way they sold it to the
The
people.
way they sold it to the people.
It was the way they sold it to the radio.
Yeah. Because the content is the same.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
On paper, it is.
Right.
So, like, why is it that artists under label get a different type of love rather than an independent artist?
Because
It's probably money.
right.
I mean, money, yeah, but
Politics.
it got to be deeper than that,
Money,
right?
politics, and the big labels, they run media base.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we in the age now where it's like everybody.
don't
can
need 'em
sing.
now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Everybody can
Right.
listen to what they want to listen to.
Right. So now it's fair game.
It's fair game. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you want a piece of this pie, you don't.
You know what I'm saying. So that's how I look at it now.
Yeah,
as far
right,
as like,
right. So it's fair game now.
Was there some labels that reached out back in the day that you had an opportunity to sign to? I remember there was like a rumor you was supposed to sign to Ross, right?
Nah, it wasn't never me signing with Ross. Ross reached out to me
uh-huh.
when I was in jail, and he reached out to my manager, and he was like, "Hey man, when he get out, bring him to Miami, and let's do." He got an all white party on the yacht.
Mm-hmm.
He had the after party at Carew and Y, and all this little thing. So we went down there, hollered at him, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Is that when
And
y'all had the studio session?
we end up. I ended up going to Atlanta to his house,
Okay.
and that's when we had the studio session.
Okay.
So I spent a weekend with him at his crib, and we was in the studio. The studio was in his crib, and you know what I'm saying. So we just hung out, and you know, got to get a lot of experience by being around artists like that and seeing a lot of different, you know, how they record and you know how they carry themselves, and you know, a lot of little, you know, aspects and experiences was great just being around dude. But in all, once dude asked me what I was doing and we explained to him everything we was doing or whatever, he kept it real though. He was like, what he could do for me at that time, I was already doing for myself. And then at that time, Ross was still trying to be an artist.
Yeah.
Not a CEO.
I think that's before he had his label, right? He didn't have
Right, that was before all that.
Right.
Yeah.
This was 2008.
Like Port of Miami.
2009.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to drop Deeper Than Rap.
So that was before the MMG.
Yes, and when he had MMG.
Okay.
But it was only Gunplay and Torch.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't even know who Torch is.
Torch was like,
you know what I'm saying? But that's the only two artists he had at the time. And, you know, like, he kept it real. He could have just, like, gassed me up and, like, hey, boy, I can do this and do that and do that. Just jump on the team.
Yeah.
But why would I stop going to get money and supporting my family to follow your dream? Can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he kept it real and was like, bro, what I can do for you right now, you already doing for yourself. Hey, man, just keep going. But I want to do some music with you. Why you want to do music with me? Because why? You like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money involved. Nothing.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
You know what
love,
I'm saying?
man.
And he stood his pain in that song.
Right.
Like, really
Yeah,
stood in the pain.
I feel like you definitely stuck out on that.
The
bro.
experience
like
alone,
the
experience alone was priceless. Because it just solidified to me that, hey, I can stand in the pain with the best.
So how did you come out of that
You know what I'm
situation thinking? Like, what was your mindset?
Yeah,
after
it was
being
like,
around?
okay, I'm on a song with what they consider one of the, at the time, one of the top 5 in the
was.
world.
Nah, bro.
He was.
Feel me?
Even to this day, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
He was, yeah.
We're at the top 5 in the world, and I got on there and I hold my nut.
That part.
Feel me? So
Represent 4 miles the right way.
Right way, Lee County representative.
you know what I'm saying?
That's right. So how difficult would you say it is getting into the music industry? Or do you even care about that stuff at this point? Like, what's your grind focused on?
Yeah,
now?
you still trying to?
It's my passion for music run deeper than just being in the industry.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because whether I never make it to in the industry, I'm already in the industry. But if quote unquote, if I don't never make it in the industry, like, you know, I'ma still do music. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my passion for music run deeper than the industry, bro. Like, whether you know I ever sign that deal to the people that make them feel like, oh, he made it, but like I'm rich in a sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what I did, a lot of people won't ever accomplish.
Yeah.
Like though, you know what I'm saying? The barriers out and broke. I made it cool for the niggas want to rap. Oh, I ain't mean to say.
Nah, you said.
But I made it. You know what I'm saying? What you know what I mean? Like for those who did it just for hobbies. You know what I'm saying? I made them want to really do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what the stuff I have accomplished. You know what I'm saying? By just being on top of my game, like a lot of people won't ever accomplish or ever experience. So it's like that's rich itself, bro. So it's like. You can never take that away from me.
I got a question, like, and I feel like a couple artists would like to know this. How many years did you dedicate to your craft before you were able to see like fruits of your labor? Before you were able to see like any sign of success? How many years would you say?
Okay, I started rapping around I was maybe 14.
Okay,
right. My first album that I dropped, I was like 23. So I'm rapping damn near 10 years before I even put out a mixtape. So a lot of rappers come out not know what I'm saying, not polished. You know what I'm saying? Your first impression you best.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like people take that first impression real serious. So if you come out and you didn't leave a lasting impression on people, like, you know, it could hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Certain, you know, unless the bounce back, you know what I'm saying, real.
Yeah.
But it was like I was doing it until I really felt comfortable with and felt like I was seasoned and ready to go on the grill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
So at 23.
boom, yeah.
Yeah.
So I rapped 8-9 years before I even dropped a mixtape. You know what I mean? So
And that's crazy because people would think like nowadays you would have to drop a mixtape every week.
yeah,
type
like
of thing.
you know, certain guys like, oh, man, I've been rapping 3 months, and you put out a mixtape and you looking for a response from it. It's hard to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would say come out on point first, but then, you know, if you don't come out on point, just get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just show your growth. Just go harder on the next.
Show your growth.
Because
that's
if you don't, if you miss 2 times, dead.
Ain't no 3 strikers.
Dead.
Keep it moving.
He said
UPS
something
is hiring.
Right.
I got a question though. Like, you know, you reach like a level of fame, right, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
How did that affect like your personal life? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you have like homies start acting funny because you Frank? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you get that because you get certain.
So how can you?
Certain people be wanting that and don't know how to get it, and then it just make them envious.
All right, so you got the fame and you got the streets. How can you even determine like your real friends? Would you even walk around like every day like, damn, you never know like who for me because I got all this shit going for me?
No, because you still learning every day.
Yeah.
You learning every day. You learning on a daily basis. Because it's friends that I had for years and years and years and years, and I mean, and I'm finding out recently, like,
Right.
we ain't really like that. So it's just you know, it's learning we learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, either you know for something personal or just in general. You know, just we learn something new about people every day. You know what I'm saying?
There's no school for this shit, bro.
Yeah.
There's no lessons.
Yeah, especially when you harden something, you get blinded to all the bullshit that come with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's love.
So if I got love for you, it's like you could be on some bullshit, flaw shit the whole time. It's just my love for you blinded me to all the fuck shit you've been on.
Yeah, bypassing everything,
Yeah.
making an excuse for it.
Right.
That's a different level of hurt. Yeah,
Right, you know what I'm saying? So now when you finally snap out of it, then you go back and you think about all the fuckery. And you're like, damn, he did this, he did that, and that. I looked over all this shit, and I still dealt with him.
And I hate the fact that you always have to find out about it at the end. Like, is there ever a way that you like? I mean, I know we able to peep stuff now, like through what we learned, but is there ever a way to just off rip know who for you?
No, I think it's kind of hard, bro. You have a good, you know what I mean? You have good senses, you know what I'm saying, for the outside. But the people that you already got love for, it's hard to decipher that because the love will blind you to it.
I got another question here, man. First time I ever heard giggity, by that giggity,
that giggity
was on your record. Did you invent the phrase?
Giggity.
I don't know, I think it's just lingo. You know what I'm saying? Just Lee County lingo.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit.
Like she'll do it.
A lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, from that people would think I invented.
Like Goop.
It's just Lee County lingo.
Yeah.
We invented it.
You're just the first person to put it in the song.
I just put a stamp on it.
Yeah.
I let the world know how we get out. You know what I'm saying? How we talk. You know what I mean? So it's more of that. You know what I mean? I rap in how we talk. How we, you know, everything about our whole swag, our demeanor, and our lingo, like, I just give it to the world.
Yeah. I feel like you encompass 239, the streets the best.
Yeah.
Like, I got cousins that come down from New York, like, they'll visit.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, you know, they'll be talking about, like, Plies or whatever. And I'd be like, nah. Like, you gotta listen to this guy.
Ain't gonna present it
like
how Lini
this
did
is
it.
for mine.
Yeah.
get it. We ain't gonna get it.
It's just the way that we embrace you because it feels like you more involved into.
Because I'm here.
Yeah, you here, and you with the youth.
You can touch me.
Mm-hmm.
You can walk in the grocery store and see me.
You know what I'm saying?
See me at the public.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can go to the football game. You can see me.
Man, I was a
jitterbug. So that's the way people view it. You know what I'm saying? As in just because I'm more accessible to the city. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why. You know, but he put on for the city. So he definitely put on for the city. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't speaking about whether, you know, he came back or whatever. That's a different story. We ain't gonna get into that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't really care. But he definitely put on for the city because he's from the city.
Yeah.
And he made it to where he at, and he doing his thing. Yeah. And so we can't overlook that. Mm-hmm. But I think the people just embrace me more because they're more accessible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're just more accessible to me. And they know they're going to run into me in the public, or they going to run into me at a football game or a club, or you know what I mean, something. Yeah. You know what I mean? and then it's going to be the same
dude. Every church, same energy. Yeah.
Shit. I got all my questions answered, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm happy. Like, you are exactly who I thought you was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
G shit. Because it's like one thing I hate is when you meet somebody that you really looked up to and for, and they just not what you thought they would be.
That's a lot of.
And that's why I really don't like a lot of my favorite rappers because I hate that disappointment factor.
Yeah.
So Before we wrap up, I want to end this with a poem. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I do poetry. You know what I'm saying? If y'all fuck with it, y'all can snap y'all fingers. If not, it's all good.
All right, let me
My poem gonna go like this. Fuck you and your negative thoughts. That's why your life sucks. Hakuna Matata, little bitch.
I was snap on that one.
We got to snap on it. Okay. Got a little proof.
Shout out to Lee County. I appreciate all the support from everybody. You know what I'm saying? And this go out to everybody. If there's anything that anybody's trying to do, is start with support. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You have to support somebody to get some support back. So support your local anything.
Anything.
You know what I mean? Support your local anything.
Unity.
If you want to, if you want to see them prosper in life, if you support your local anything, and it start with the people. Trust. Lee County.
Lee County Leonard.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Pizzo Bam Wham.
Bugs Laveau, we out.
Lee County Leonard, city boy.